Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. I appreciate you. If you are new, please do subscribe. Today I'll be talking about who you are. Who are you? Many times when you ask people this question, the answers they give is just so shallow. They will give something like, my name is John Paul, I am the daughter of Odenigo, and I studied biochemistry, I'm from so and so place, and that is all they know about themselves. But just like Socrates said, he said that an unexamined life is not worth living. An unexamined life is not worth living. So if all you know about yourself is just your name, your father's name, where you're from, and what you studied in school, then you still have a lot of work to do. A whole lot of work to do. Now, when someone asks you who you are, if you remove your name, remove your father's name, and remove this course you studied in school, what else is remaining? That thing else that is remaining is actually who you really are, your personality. Do you even know your temperament? Do you know what you believe in? Your belief system, your values, the things that, create this spark in you. Who are you really? Who are you? What are those things that are so peculiar about you? There's this thing about you that is so unique about you. Have you really found out? And how can you know who you really are? You can't know who you really are if you've not reflected, if you've not really sat down to ask yourself questions to really know who you are. Many times people just feel that all that is to them is just their name and all that. No, there is more to your name. And you can't get to really know you if you don't sit down to think, sit down to reflect, sit down to think back, to things that really matter to you. What are your hobbies? What are your temperaments? Are you a choleric? Are you a melancholic? Are you phlegmatic? Are you sanguine? Who are you really? And this lack of self-awareness is actually one of the reasons relationships suffer. Because how do you get to know another person when you've not even known yourself? I mean, you don't know you and you want to know me. Like, how is that possible? You can't give what you don't have. So if you don't know yourself, how then do you think you can know another person? You have to know yourself first. Then knowing another person becomes easier. It is even knowing yourself that can help you know the kind of relationship you can enter, the kind of person you can be with, what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate, things you can compromise and things you can't compromise. Relationships are suffering because they don't really know who they are. And so they blame the other person, you are this, you are that, not knowing that they are even the problem. If knowing who you are can help you choose a better career, a better course to study. It can help you choose the husband to marry, because it's not everybody that you can get married to. It's not possible. There are just some people that you can't be with, no matter how good they are. And that is because of your own type of personality. For instance, if you're someone who is melancholic in nature, or let me use sanguines. If you're a sanguine and sanguines are everywhere, one disadvantage about sanguines is that there's this disorganization in their lives. They are so disorderly. How can you go and marry someone who is also a sanguine? You're going to turn your house upside down. Things are not going to be working actually. But when you know that this is who you are, even though you're working on them, to overcome the disadvantages and all that, you will still need someone who is more organized, who is more coordinated, to be with, so that as you're scattering, the person is gathering. They say opposites attract. And it is the truth. So if you are a sanguine, you're likely going to marry someone who is melancholic in nature. So the person can help organize your life and make it better. So please, let's know who we are. Know who you are. Know who you are. You can't do that without sitting down, like I said earlier, and really thinking, thinking and reflecting. So sit down, even if it's for 30 minutes, 1 hour, sit down and think. Examine your life. Examine the things that makes you, that makes you tick. The things that excites you, the things that actually adds up to your life. Look at those things. From those things you can get your values, your belief system, the things you like, the things you don't like, your hobbies. Who are you? Really, who are you? Thank you so much for watching today's video. Appreciate all my returning subscribers. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe. See you in my next video.